Thank everybody. Thank you. I wish everybody's having a good time in the Twin Cities, and thanks to the hospitality of our great governor in Minnesota. As you probably know, I'm here in St. Louis. Yesterday we were in Pennsylvania, and the day before in Ohio. And I'd just like to say that the enthusiasm and the warmth of the reception for the governor of Alaska, Sarah Palin, has been incredible and magnificent. And I really am, I knew I made the right choice, but it's been confirmed by the support and outpouring of appreciation from all over America. As you well know, we are facing a great national challenge and the possibility of a great national natural disaster. And I just received a briefing down in Jackson, Mississippi, along with Governor Haley Barbour. It was a teleconference with the other three governors, Governor Perry of Texas, Governor Jindal of Louisiana, and Governor Riley of Alabama. I'm happy to report to you that the coordination and the work that's being done at all levels appears to me to be excellent. There are still some challenges, such as further evacuations that need to take place. Search and rescue capabilities still aren't at the level that we'd like to see them, and communications still amongst first responders is not quite at the level that we would seek. But I can also tell you the level of cooperation between the federal government, the state governments, the local governments in Louisiana, and in the other affected states is excellent. And I have every expectation that we will not see the mistakes of Katrina repeated. In fact, I'm very optimistic that we will see a degree of cooperation and effort on behalf of any victims, of anyone whose lives are touched by this great natural disaster that may be. We continue to do, as Governor Haley Barbour said the other day, he said today, pray for the best and prepare for the worst. And I think that's what we are doing as a nation. And as you know, the hurricane is supposed to hit sometime tomorrow, roughly noon, and the tropical storm stage is supposed to be reached sometime late tonight. And one of the things we know about hurricanes is that many times they do the unpredictable. 3 out of the last 4 hurricanes have veered to the east in the last several hours on their path. So we don't know, of course, exactly what's going to happen, but as Governor Haley Barbour said, the outstanding governor of the state of Mississippi said, we'll pray for the best and prepare for the worst. So, of course, this is a time when we have to do away with our party politics, and we have to act as Americans. We have to join with 300 million other Americans on behalf of our fellow citizens. It's a time for action. So we're going to suspend most of our activities tomorrow, except for those absolutely necessary. Rick Davis, our campaign manager, will be coming on right after me to tell you about the details of it. But I know you agree with me. It's time to open our hearts, our efforts, our wallets, our concern, our care for those American citizens who are now under the shadow of the probability of a natural disaster. So I hope that all of us, and I know that all of us will not only keep in our thoughts and our prayers the people of the Gulf Coast, but we will act together. We will provide the necessary relief, the necessary comfort. We will open our arms, as Americans always have in time of challenge, to those in our society who are less fortunate because of any circumstance, but in this circumstance because of this hurricane. So ahead of time, I want to thank all my fellow Republicans as we take off our Republican hats and put on our American hats. And we say, America, we're with you. America, we are going to care for these people in their time of need. And we're going to display it in every possible way, as Americans always have and Americans always will. I thank you. I can hardly wait to get up there, and I hope and pray that we'll be able to resume some of our normal operations as quickly as possible, but some of that is, frankly, in the hands of God. So keep them in your prayers, and also when you get a chance to thank these wonderful thousands and thousands of volunteers who have turned out in these efforts, not only now, but will in the future. God bless them, and thank God. It makes me proud to be an American. Thank you. The time for action is now.